Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I want to talk about Uniform XP. But first, I just want to quickly apologize for not releasing a second video the last few days. As soon as these uniforms come out, 3 days and counting, T-minus 3 days until Rogue and X23 get their uniforms, and hopefully more for Rogue. I will have tons of content to put out there. But in today's video, I do want to talk about Uniform XP because something has changed. Well, two things have actually changed recently that make Uniform XP a little bit easier to get, and so I wanted to cover that and talk to you guys about that in case you need to get a ton of Uniform XP, and if not, and if you're just farming Uniform XP normally, maybe I can still accelerate your Uniform XP farming. And for those of you folks at home, look under your chairs. You're gonna find a brand new Toyota Camry. No, I'm also gonna show you a trick how you can sort of super boost your Uniform XP in a super secret way that Marvel Future Fight devs and Netmarble don't want you to know about. I'm kind of serious about that, semi-serious. So anyways, let's go over the big thing that changed. The big change was that they added flat 50% Uniform XP to all missions, regardless of your VIP level, when you use a clear ticket. So what that means is, no matter what VIP you are, no matter whether you're VIP 0 or you're VIP 20, when you go into a Dimension mission or an Epic Quest mission, those are the only missions where you can get Uniform XP now, believe it or not. But whenever you go into an Epic Quest or Dimension mission and you go ahead and you hit that clear ticket, you will always get some Uniform XP. Now, I say some Uniform XP because you're only getting, by default, you're only getting 50% of the stage, however much the stage would give. For the purpose of explaining this situation to you, I'm going to be using this stage as an example. This is the highest stage of Dimension missions. There are lower stages of Dimension missions and Epic Quest missions that give you less Uniform XP. I believe you can get 100 Uniform XP from lower missions. You can also get 160 Uniform XP from some higher missions. But this mission right here, stage 15, will give you the absolute most. And it's not very difficult. Like, even the highest difficulty is not that difficult. So I'm going to just stick with this explanation. So what I'm saying doesn't necessarily hold exactly numbers-wise for all of the other ones, but just stick with this one. This one's going to give you the most Uniform XP anyways. So if you run this stage, not clear ticket it, if you actually run the stage by pressing the start button or by pressing the repeat button, you can still get Uniform XP as well. And you will get the maximum amount. The amount that you're getting is 215 Uniform XP per character. So in this case, don't ask me why. It's for the uniform. It's just for a collector's thing. I just answered it. Why I have these 3 uniforms equipped for these characters. None of them are their best looks. I mean, this is a pretty cool look for Captain America, but yeah, he's obviously not very good. But anyways, if I ran through this mission now with these 3 characters and no one died, I would get 215 XP times 3 for each of these characters. So I would get a total of 645 Uniform XP. But if I clear ticket it, because there's a 50% rule now in place, in the past, if you were to clear ticket it at low VIP, you get 0 Uniform XP. Now, when you clear ticket, as of the last update, as of the Dawn of X update, like 2 weeks ago, now when you clear ticket it, you will get Uniform XP, but you'll only be getting 50%. That means you're going to be getting 107.5, and the game doesn't show you 0.5, but it actually does calculate and give you 0.5. You'll get 107.5 Uniform XP per character for every single run. That means if you do 10 runs, you're gonna get 1,000 Uniform XP. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. And so you can get basically, I mean, as long as you have clear tickets and energy, you can just infinitely and very fast and very quickly farm Uniform XP. But it's only 50%. So you might be thinking, okay, if I really want to maximize it, I really should just run the missions, right, Alex? Because if I run the mission, it's going to take a few minutes each run rather than instantaneously, but I'm going to get the full amount. Hang on, there is something you can do. Now, for people that have high VIP level, and I'm talking like very high VIP level, I think it starts at VIP 16. No, it starts at VIP 17. Yeah, okay, it starts very, very late. So this doesn't apply to the majority of players, but from VIP 17 up, you will get this thing here: acquire 100% Uniform XP 10 times when using a clear ticket. So this is where some people may be confused, because they're saying, well, hang on, Alex, I press the clear ticket 10 times and I get way more XP than that. That's because you're getting the full amount for the first 10 times. After that, you're only going to be getting 50% of it. So instead of getting, the 215 for 10 times, which is 2,150 XP, you're only going to be getting that 107. That number goes up to 20 at VIP 18. It goes up to 30 at VIP 19, which is what I enjoy right now. And then it jumps up to 50 for VIP 20. However, regardless of your VIP, I'm just covering my bases here, but regardless of your VIP, they added a new rule, or a new buff, I should say, to the shield support, the shield special support. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and purchase the shield special support, but I do want to talk about this because they didn't explain this well in the patch notes, and I don't know if it's intentional. But when you check out the shield special support, it's got a whole bunch of special benefits. They've actually continued to add to these benefits because originally it stopped after the like epic quest bonus, honestly. They added a whole bunch of stuff because no one was buying this. But it's good that they added more stuff because then there's more benefits, and then the people who are buying it, they get more out of it. But it's the one at the very bottom that I want you to pay attention to. Uniform XP plus 100%. That applies to all of the uniform XP that you're getting from clear ticketing. So if you have a bunch of uniforms that you want to, if you have a bunch of uniforms and you save up a bunch of energy and you want to level up those uniforms really fast, you can purchase the shield special support. It is kind of expensive and it lasts for 2 weeks, but you get that effect for 2 weeks, and you can take advantage of it instantly. As soon as the purchase goes through, you can take advantage of it, and you can start clear ticketing, and you're getting 100%. Because the way that they calculated it, I did some testing. They take the amount that you would get from the stage, which is 215 per character, and they divide it by 2 because of the new rule. But then the shield special support comes in and multiplies that by 100, so it goes back up to its regular amount. So with the shield special support, I will get, even though I've already exhausted my VIP 19 perks, I will like basically, as much as I want to clear ticket today, I will continue to get the full amount, 100% of the uniform XP from this stage. So I'll be getting the same amount that anyone would get by running the stage, and all I have to do is clear ticket. But that's not all. So you're thinking like that's pretty good, but it's like not good enough, and like, you know, I'm spending like $10 or $15 to buy that pack for 2 weeks, Alex. It's not really that good. Like I was kind of hoping you would have something bigger and better for us, and something to really like hyper punch our uniform. That's not a word. Anyways, to like really, you know, kick the uniform XP farming into overdrive. So I'll do you one better. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this is intended by the devs, but when the shield special support says plus 100% uniform XP, it doesn't just mean farming uniform XP. It also means uniform XP chips. And this is really cool because this is the first time ever in the game that we have a way to amplify the value and the contribution of a uniform XP chip. So check this out. I'm going to take a regular basic uniform. Okay, it's basic in the sense that it's rank normal. A rank normal uniform needs exactly 10,000 XP to get to the next level. So if you look at a level 1 uniform XP chip, it adds 100, which means that I would need 70. See, I have 70 and it goes to 100%. But I don't need 70, baby, because I've got that times 2 on the shield special support. So do you know how many? 69. Do you know how many I need? That's right, I need 35. So check this out. We're going to climb our way up. I know this is going to take a little second here, okay? We're going to climb our way up to 35. And oh, look, I'm only at 65%, Alex. What's going to happen when I press that button? Bang! Check that out. 100%. 100%. Now, that was cool, right? Why don't you take that same idea? Take that same idea. Okay, Rocket, chill, bro. He was way too close for comfort. And apply that to the level 5 uniform XP chips. If everything's getting multiplied by 100%, that means every single level 5 uniform XP chip that you have, when you buy the shield special support, you have basically doubled the amount that you have for the next 2 weeks. So what you could do, and what smart, you know, if you're a hoarder and you can be disciplined or whatever, save up a bunch of uniform XP chips like this or more, and then when you're ready to, and you have like a dozen or 24 uniforms, when you have like 25 uniforms that you just want to mass rank up. And of course you have to make sure that you have all of the other resources, right? You have the biometrics, you have the gold, you have the Norn stones or the Phoenix feathers or whatever, and you have the type and the gear up, the uniform upgrade kits. When you have all that stuff, you can buy the shield special support and then just go crazy. Go absolutely crazy and just use up all your uniform XP chips. And every single one you use, regardless of when you use it, as long as it's during that 2-week period, it will give you ×2 the amount. So, you know, that level 2 uniform XP chip that gives 240, I need 67 of those. I just got it cut in half. So this effectively cuts the amount of XP that you need for uniforms in half. So I need, I think, 33 or 34. 34 is too much, actually. Bang, 100%. I'll show you just one more time with another XP chips, so the uniform XP chips, so you can see it. This is a game changer for people who are trying to rapidly rank up, especially players who are trying to catch up, and they have to level up. You know how painful it is to level up native tier 2 uniforms? When these clowns get uniformed, it takes forever. It takes so much XP. I think a normal uniform now, like Loki's, the last step from legendary to mythic takes, I think, like 93. Is it 93? No, it can't be 93,000. It's got to be like 900,000 XP. So I think these ones are ×2, or maybe the other ones are 450 and these ones are 900. But if any of you guys have done it before with a Jean Grey uniform or a Thanos uniform, you guys remember how brutal it is XP wise to level up these uniforms. It takes weeks. It takes so long. Now you can purchase this if you have a lot of uniform XP chips saved up, or if you don't, start saving them up, because you can basically make one purchase. It is $10 or $15 to get the shield special support, yeah, but you can get that bonus and then, you know, use all those uniform XP chips in one shot, and you're basically getting double. So whatever you have, if you look at your inventory right now, whatever you have as far as uniform XP chips right now, you effectively have the means, you have the opportunity to double them whenever you want for 2 weeks. Basically, essentially double it, because it's going to give you double the XP. So it's basically like you have double the amount. And that can really go a long way, especially if you're trying to rapidly upgrade a bunch of uniforms to catch up specific characters, or just because you want these specific characters to be maxed out for whatever reason. Also, for those of you that for whatever reason end up having a few leftover tokens when these events come around, and you end up purchasing these level 5 uniform XP chips, you can basically look at this as it's 5 uniform XP chips now, but if I hoard them for months, for like, you know, 3, 4, or 5 months, and I end up getting 20 or 40, I can essentially double that to 80 or whatever, just by saving them up and then buying the shield special support and bang, using them all in one shot. So hopefully these tips have been helpful to you. I was pretty shocked to see that the shield special support actually has a lot more value now. I used to sort of rag on this thing for just not being worth it, but if you now look at the totality of the rewards that you get, the inventory slots, the bonus reward in co-op, the Chaos Norn Stones in World Boss, if I play Danger Room, the Danger Room stuff, the extra bios that you can farm, which actually has a double synergy right now with these 2 quests, so you actually get 40 bios a day. But now you have the character XP and the uniform XP, and I didn't even stop to mention it, but the character XP also applies to XP chips. So instead of taking 1,980 level 5 chips to get a character from level 1 to level 60, if you buy the shield special support, it takes half as much. So it would only take you like whatever 990 instead of 1980. So yeah, it's actually quite good. Even if you're only going to purchase it, like I said, once every 6 months, right? You purchase it and you drain your inventory and you level up all these characters and you level up all these uniforms, and then you hoard for 6 months and then you do it all over again. And so it doesn't end up being something that you actually have to purchase week over week or every 2 weeks, because obviously spending whatever $10 twice a month, $20 or $30 in my case, that's $28 a month. It's not worth it for me to buy this every single month, not at all. But buying it once in a while, every 3 months, every 6 months, every year even, now has a lot more value, and hopefully they'll continue to add value to this, because they've done so like every 3-4 updates, and I honestly think it's at a point where it's pretty nice once in a while to get. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.